Hello from Omaha, Nebraska. This is Zack Hample at TD Ameritrade Park, normally the home of the College World Series, but today, MLB is playing here, Tigers versus Royals. This is gonna be my 55th Major League Stadium. I've gotten at least one baseball at all of the other 54, so no pressure today. The last time I made it to a new stadium for me was 13 months ago in Monterrey, Mexico. So this is a huge day, one game only. I cannot wait to get inside, but I'm here really early. It's an hour and a half till this place opens, so I want to walk around, get some shots outside. It's opening 3 hours before game time. Both teams are going to take BP, gorgeous weather, so pumped up. Let's check this place out. Tigers fans in the house. All right, I have made a lap around the entire stadium, or should I say ballpark. This place is pretty small. Capacity is somewhere around 18 to 20,000, I think. Nice to see all the Fan Fest stuff being set up. Nobody here that early. Now there's a little smattering of fans behind me, gate 4. There's a few different gates. I wasn't sure if there'd be thousands of people waiting because this is a once-in-a-lifetime event, but turns out it's just a few dozen. So about 5 minutes until this place opens, and then batting practice won't be starting for 25 minutes after we get inside. So there'll be some time to hang out, maybe get in position, maybe get a toss-up. I have no idea. That's what makes it fun. So that was Kevin McCarthy, I think his name is. 55 for 55 in terms of getting at least one baseball at every stadium. Number 61 on the Royals, let me look him up. Got my roster right here. And yeah, Kevin McCarthy on the board. Soler, man, absolutely rips it. What did I just say? Jorge Soler, man.
Yeah, good job, man.
Thank you. Playing about a dozen rows back in left center. Oh, that felt good. Yeah. Things went better for me during Royals batting practice than I expected. Like I said, I thought it was going to be packed today, but it really wasn't too bad. I got that one toss-up early from Kevin McCarthy, and he actually tossed me one at the end out in right field. I think that one wasn't really thrown to anyone in particular, jumped up and caught it. Also got that long home run by Jorge Soler, but my favorite interaction of the whole BP, Scott Barlow, pitcher on the Royals, who tossed a ball to a kid nearby and told me that he's a big big fan of me and watches my videos. I said, are you a big enough fan that you might throw me a baseball too? And he said, yeah, I got you. Sure enough, he caught the next ball, threw it to me, got him to wave to the camera, so that was really, really cool. So yeah, 4 baseballs total. The Tigers are out on the field. They just started taking BP. Gonna throw on the Tigers hat in a second. Probably go to left field because they have a lot of righties. Saw them in KC the last 2 days, so I am kind of familiar with their BP rotation. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, here's a little voiceover that I'm adding after the fact. If you read the text at the bottom of the screen at the beginning of the video, then you know why there were audio issues outside the stadium. And as for inside, if you have more than 4 seconds of music on YouTube with nothing else over it, no other background noise, you're gonna get a copyright strike. Of course, there was music blasting in BP, so we did what we could and muted it at times. Anyway, here are some guys chasing down baseballs in the bleachers. Next, you're going to see my friend Greg going for a cup trick ball in the bullpen. A little close-up, you can see how that thing is set up. Greg is the man. He gets so many baseballs. And here I am trying to get a toss-up from one of the Tigers players. He chucked it right to me. Pretty good. Anyway, on with the show. Total chaos out in the bleachers for Tigers batting practice. They hit pretty well, but there really wasn't a whole lot of space for me to move around. It seemed like every time I moved to a new spot, there were about 30 people that followed me there. Kind of overwhelming, so I did not catch any home runs. Should have had one hit by Miggy. Let's not talk about that. I did get a couple of toss-ups. The first one came from a lefty, not sure who. The second one toward the end of BP, right over the bullpen. I think that was Joe Jimenez. So 6 total baseballs. Feel pretty good about that. That's pretty much my average for this entire season. 6 balls per game. So for right now, there's like, I don't know, 45 minutes till game time. So yeah, let's take a little walk and see what we can see. Shortly before game time, this place started filling in like crazy. Huge crowds outside the stadium waiting to get in, and tons of fans everywhere on the inside as well. I headed up briefly to the second deck and got a great view from up there of the entire venue. One interesting quirk about this place is the size of the batter's eye. It's rather narrow, so they've increased the visibility for the batters by draping large black tarps over the seats on either side. The Dodgers actually have the same setup in LA, so it's unusual but not unheard of. Anyway, I made my way through the concourse behind home plate, checked out a bunch of concession stands, and really just had an awesome time soaking it all in. Then I headed down into the seats on the third base side. Nice to see the player introductions from there, and as you can see for right now, I'm on the first base side. It's the 4th inning. The Royals are up 2-0. Nicky Lopez hit his first Major League home run. A couple innings ago, something really big happened. We got a shot of it. Check this out. I'm going to take you back in time just a few minutes. And here we go. Got a game-used ball with the commemorative logo with Omaha right there. That's why I'm wearing all this Tigers gear. This is the Tigers side. I thought it might help get a toss-up. The Tigers actually not the most generous team overall with toss-ups. Batting practice was a little bit tough. Same thing with the last 2 days in Kansas City. But I gotta give a special shout out to Nico Goodrum. He threw me a pregame ball in Baltimore, I guess about 2 weeks ago, and he was the one that tossed it up to me. It was an Adalberto Mondesi flyout to Christian Stewart in left field. The ball got tossed around. I was jumping and shouting like crazy, as you saw. Nico, man, chucked it right over the protective screen. Feeling so good about this. My friend Greg also got one as well. A little squibber to the first base coach. They flipped it to him. My friend Tony Voda from Minnesota also got one. The ball that ended the first inning was a strikeout. There's a little gap in the protective netting there. So we're all having a really good day today. And I think for right now, wander some more. What a beautiful night. This game is the 6th right now. Royals are on top 6-0. And I have left the infield seats. I'm now wandering. I'm in the outfield concourse, deep in right field. If anybody hits a baseball here, I think the official measurement is going to be about 612 feet, so not too likely. I'm just still so happy to have this baseball. I'm not putting it in that plastic shopping bag I have. I'm going to clutch it in my glove and walk around with it all night.
Second baseman. Your attention.
The very first Major League Baseball game ever played in the state of Nebraska is over, and it was all Royals tonight. Homer Bailey threw 6 scoreless innings, and his team won it by the score of 7-3 in the rubber game of this 3-game series. It was great to see every pitch of it, starting at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, and of course, wrapping it up here at TD Ameritrade Park. The crowd tonight was more than 25,000. So MLB really packed it in and sold a ton of general admission tickets. As I mentioned at the start of this video, this is the 55th Major League Baseball stadium that I've ever been to, and I'm so happy about all the balls that I caught. So much action early on during batting practice, and then I got this one, the money ball, with a secret commemorative logo that was never officially announced or unveiled until today. I do love the design of it, featuring the outline of Nebraska and tiny logos down below of both the Tigers and the Royals. So, this was my 7th baseball. I gave 5 of them away, but they all count for my lifetime total. So that number is 10,878. 55 for 55, baby. I'll be in London in a few weeks. I'll have more videos between now and then, but that'll be Stadium 56. Can't wait for that. Man, what an awesome night, just great vibes here, so many friendly people. I actually loved how at the stadium here, they were playing replays and music, even when the Tigers scored, though it was officially a home game for the Royals. You know, it's a baseball game, not just a Royals game. Love it. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Thank you so much for watching.